Hello there, welcome back to AI War Fleet Command. Champion reboot continues as we have secured the outskirts of Ouija Man. You can see there's not a lot of hybrids out here. We've got scouts in there. I've knocked out the more troublesome hybrid facilities. I didn't bother with a couple of them in here because they're really small ones that I'm not too concerned about. And of course, Proteus, a bigger concern. I may eventually go in there and wipe out some more stuff with a beachhead or whatnot. I'm going to want that to be nice and cleared out for when I eventually head into Psyche. But I have a new plan. I've knocked out another super hybrid. I want to get to Pretoria and take that over. There's a couple of fabricators in there, an experimental decoy. I'm not sure what those do. Mark V tank. But then also, Rhea here has a Spire Archive and a gravity drill and a Mark V spider, etc. I'm planetary armor inhibitor. I'm definitely going to want to take that. And the gravity drill is right on top of the wormhole to Pretoria, so that's one reason to take this. There are a couple Mark IV planets nearby that we'll need to deal with. Another one, of course, is that I can pop from here into Uranus, which I might want to take eventually. That's another Spire Archive, and I can get to the Falcorum mission, so I can get the next champion mission going. So all of those things together, plus this is a reasonably good path coming through here, play into me wanting to do that. And I'm accumulating some metal. After I get in here, I'm also going to, I've already upgraded, just deploy, build all the new Mark II spider turrets. I've done that upgrade. And you can see there's a couple here that are at 9. Don't want to let these get a lot higher, but they're okay for now. 4 jumps away, there's a couple of data centers nearby that I'll eventually want to be able to use. And this really just gives me access to a whole new part of the galaxy, not that far away here from these jumps. But all of that's going to have to wait until we get in there. So let's take this little journey. Now, we're going to be taking out some stuff as we go through and losing some as well. Now, I don't have the assault transports disabled because, powered down. And the reason is I've got to take all the ships through that can't go in the transports anyway, the champion and all the supporting ships. So I might as well, and there goes another hybrid, I might as well have the assault transports firing as well. So that's the idea here. And here's the gravity drill. You can see it's literally right on top of the Pretoria thing there. So we're going to go through here very, very slowly. But on the other hand, this is our last jump. And we've got a couple of reprisals coming in, a couple of normal waves. Okay, so now that we're in here, what do we want to do? We're kind of right in the middle of a lot of things, which is not perfect. But there's not that much down this way, so I'm just going to move here. This should be alright. And there's no ion cannons in here, so I can unload everything from my transports without fear. Except for one thing, of course, because this one has my colony ship, and I kind of want to keep that back in reserve. Okay, so now we've got a nice big group of ships, and we just need to go around and clear some things out. We've got a bunch of course, the Special Forces guard posts. We'll be eliminating those. And there's really not a whole lot else, honestly. I mean, there's a barracks. There is a Mark II laser guard post, but that's it. And where's the laser? Okay, that's up here underneath a force field. So that'll be a little bit of fun. But I think I just want to head to the barracks first, and then there. And then we can gradually clean up everything else whenever. Alright, let's pop this thing, see what happens. No reason to get too frisky. Hit them as they come in. We got a bunch of frigates. But in front, we got fighters and parasites. And, of course, reprocessors. It would not be a real fight without Zenith reprocessors. Okay, let's just make this a nice big furball now that we've got the big, slow ships remaining. There we go. We've lost a significant number of ships, but we're pretty much, actually done in here. There isn't that much that's threatening that's going to remain. Just going to work my way around and get to that laser. So I decided just to go after this thing with maximum force. It's only Mark II. We've got all of our melee ships that now I wish they were not heading off the other direction. But regardless, you know, just get this over quickly. Don't give it a lot of time to shoot us down. And there it is. So now we just have to clean up, and another system will be ours. So here's Pretoria, all set up and ready to go. Now I haven't, I added the Mark II spider turrets here, of course, but not to the other systems because metal's a little short at the moment. Take a quick look at the decoy drones back at our homeworld, where they were built. They aren't actually in here. Okay, and you can see we're still building the space tank, so we're still running through that metal. They basically just absorb incoming shots. They've got 10,000 health, ultralight hull, and so most things that are shot around them, they'll take the damage as opposed to your other ships. So they're essentially like a sponge. They do almost no damage on their own. 400,000 health to absorb. So, I mean, it's not going to make a huge difference, but those will help. The space tank's definitely going to be the biggest thing here. Now, obviously I need to get scouts in around here and check out those systems. There'll probably be more hybrid facility. Yep, there's 5 in there. I'd really like to take down those hybrid facilities, but I don't think I can afford to take the time to do that now. Because we're going to continue to get more CPAs ramping up. They haven't announced the next EXO wave, but that will eventually be coming. And I need to keep progressing, I feel. And right now when I have low metal is the perfect time to do a champion mission. So I'm going to hope that everything will hold out here fine. And I'm jumping into Falcorum. So and this is a big mess, as you can see. The site of our, what I believe is going to be second to last trip to the nebula. The battle rages is the title of our message. Relatively short one from Carmichael. Commander, there's quite a brawl in the Falcorum Nebula. Every splinter faction we've encountered thus far is involved. Well, none of those ravenous shadow monstrosities have showed up, but I wouldn't put it past them. There's a large derelict shadow facility in the center, but our enemies got here first. They've set up a strong defensive position around it, and I don't like to think what they could do with those relics if this assault fails. Speaking of assault, thankfully all of the friendly factions have allied together to face this threat. In theory, we actually have a numeric edge here. Our previous victories have taken their toll on our foes' strength levels, and our allies have fared better. Still, the enemy's position will make it very difficult to dislodge, and the allied bases are spread out and more vulnerable to focused attack. We need our allies for this, and defending them is important. On the other hand, it seems inevitable that the enemy forces would triumph in a battle of attrition. We've got to take out some of their core bases before they do the same to us. So they seem to be indicating a more offensive approach is warranted. And as we've seen from the last mission, it does seem that the enemies do have somewhat higher quality ships. You can see they're just banded all close together in here, and we've got the 4 sets on the outside. I've decided I need to get off the fence when it comes to some of my upgrades here. And I can always come back to this point if I have to. Hopefully I won't. But I haven't gotten the photon cannon yet, which is what I really like. I'd like to get that and use the Spire ship, but it hasn't come. I think I'm going to jump in here with the humans and go with the heavy beam module. So if we upgrade that, we have enough points to upgrade this all of the way. So I'm going to strap those on. And they just increase, each level increases by 1 how many attacks it gets. So it's just like, it adds an extra gun to it. And then I also want to get, with my last point, I'm going to get this rail cannon module. Because these, I compared them and they seem far better than the flat guns. So we're going to totally get rid of the flat guns. Just move these on here. And I'm going to try to go with a relatively low shield approach this time. No bombers. I'm still going to have 1 shield. Then I'm going to put 3 of these on here. And that'll give me 12 big attacks, longer range ones too. It does have the 14k range. And the idea is that's still not as far as the star bases. I looked at that real quick. It's 19,000 some. And then, yeah. Okay, yeah, the star base, almost 29,000 for the big star base. And 26,000 for these. So we're still not nearly as long a range of those, but hopefully I can hit these with the heavy beam cans without being in range of everything else. So that's my goal. First thing I want to do is head right over here to get this set up. And I'm just going to have to see how this battle unfolds. It's going to be a long one, I fear. And it's just sort of like, where are they going first? They're going to mix it up. I think we're going to do badly on the defensive, unfortunately. Come on. There we go. Now let's see, like, that's our range compared to theirs. And see, some of these like this are a little bit isolated. I think I'm going to go after that starbase first. Because, yeah, we're just outside of the range of those. Let's try to stay there. Alright, now let's get in here. And let's see. Okay, pause. Where is my... Okay, I'm almost close enough. So if I put a shield here and stick like right about there. Yep, I should be able to hit it. But I can shoot other stuff around and then gradually add more shields. Yep, and we're taking this is going down a significant amount, so I think this is working. Whether it's working enough is another story. Yeah, I'm gonna stop hitting it. Okay, that's down to 42%. Huh, we haven't taken that much damage out here. That's not bad at all. I definitely want to back off at this point. Let's just come back and repair. And the nice thing about this, one of the reasons I want to try to use one shield only is that there's not that far away to get to a starbase that I can repair them, no matter where I am on this ring. Come on. You're a large starbase. Would you please help me out? No. Why is that not... See, this is annoying me because what do I have to do to get those things to work? Okay, that now it went up. It was busy doing other things with its ships, I guess. Okay, these are trying to come back up here and attack. Let's see if I can help them out at all. Get up there. Come on, get up. They're taking damage. I want to get... Yeah, let's get that up there. Okay, then I'm also going to deploy this and then get into that mess. So the shield isn't going to last long, but we're going to do extra damage while we're in here. Can we blow this up during that time? Yes. Okay. One dead starbase for them. All of ours still alive and not even that much damage. We're looking good here. Contrary to that whole we're going to lose a battle of attrition thing, we seem to be doing just fine with it. Okay, let's get in here and, yeah, shield up. One of those up, but I should be able to afford a second shield. Now. Come on, take it down. Take it down. Bingo. Okay, let's get out. So yeah, I like how this is transpiring so far. This is almost down. They're starting to weaken this one. They seem to want to attack more this way. It's not what I would prefer going into the teeth of it, but they've got a lot of ships up here. Let's help them out. Okay, there and there. Oops. Let's have one up there a little bit further forward. Nope, get back in there. Ah. Can't put up another one. You know what? I'm killing that. I don't care what it takes. There we go. Now retreat. And let's help clear this out a bit. That should be good enough. Let's go back and repair. They got one of these down and the other one's about to go. We are about to lose a starbase there. And these two are iffy, but still, overall, we're definitely hitting them harder than they are us. Boy, I thought we'd have that down by now. Actually taken a bit of damage to that big one. It's almost dead. Let's just go after it. There it is. Okay. Retreat. Shields at 3%, but I lost them again. Still, yeah, this one's about to go down. So I think we want to swing around the outside here. Because, yeah, all of their perimeter star bases are down except for the Solar Wrath. The Ninezul Astrids. And they're coming in here and one starbase almost down. Let's go ahead and plop that up there and try to defend it. There we go. Possibly saved that starbase from a premature destruction. This one still alive. We still haven't lost any. We're about to. And we're kind of taking a pretty good pounding here, but I'm actually okay with that. Because if they're focused on me, then they're not focused on the other allies. There we go. That one's down. Two more of these out here. We did lose the one starbase. That's it. They've still got the big ones. And those won't be easy to handle. We'll have to get within range of, like, all of them to take any of them down. That's not going to be fun, but let's see if we can come back over here. So they're keeping me very busy. Which is kind of surprising given how much these star bases we've already taken down. Okay, let's go repair. They seem to be working on this one the most. I think the Sorrow's Fang one. I'm going to work my way around there. It seems to be where we're attacking the most. And of course, getting rid of this concentrated ball of fire that they have in there would be nice. Alright, here's a nice big group heading in towards that. Let's give them some assistance right now. This is going to go down very quickly. Down again. We're just trying to buy them some time, and I believe we're succeeding. And that's it. 11%. Much as I'd like to... Well, there's enough of them in here. Let's try to join them and get this done. There we go. Okay. And we have moved up a level. And we unlocked the achievement. Not sure what that's about. Might be for just getting to level 30. Did eventually lose that one starbase. Whoa, get in there. Too far back. There we go. Now another group joining from that side. Of course, we can't protect everybody. Let's just stay on this side. And, okay, I don't quite have enough for that. See if I can hang out here long enough to put up a third one. Well, it's not useful for me to over here. Let's get over here. There we go. Provide a little bit of cover. This is dicey, but I'm going to press it. Bingo. Now get out. That was very nice. We're down to 2 of them now. Let's join the fun by actually getting within range enough to do something. Try this. And then throw this up over here, because I wonder... Yeah, that's got enough range, I think, to maybe help multiple groups. And then we've got enough for one more. Taking it down pretty quick. I think we can knock this one out. Yes, and our shields should survive. Okay, now it's just a massed convergence. Starbase trying to fight them off, but they've just got too much. So let's see if we just throw this up here. Are their Starbase? Yeah, okay, they're smart enough to shoot at it. Okay, that's a lesson learned. They've got so many other things to shoot at that I think we can just hang around in here and just fire. Because they can't just focus on us. Yeah, this is going to be over. Allied victory. Outstanding. We have battleships. We have a paralyzer module. We still don't get the photon cannon. But battleships. Finally, the last enemy base in the Falcorum Nebula has fallen. With our enemies experiencing such losses, this may well be a turning point in the balance of power among the splinter factions. Our allies have secured the derelict facility. The enemy was in the process of destroying the relics but didn't get very far. Vice Admiral Putnam sends words of two particularly important discoveries. And Putnam says this: "Today is a good day, Commander. You have our gratitude as always for assisting us in our time of need. Among the ruins, we discovered the remains of a truly massive shadow vessel. The ship itself is too far gone for repair, but your teams have already figured out how to adapt your own shadow vessel into the larger form. Indeed, from all the records we have found, this is the ultimate form of the vessel. You now have a blade beyond compare, Commander, one fit to slay the dragon that nearly consumed us all. Of even greater importance, however, we have finally found the Shadow Planetary Adjustment Device. The device is nearly pristine, which boggles my mind. I don't know how many thousands of years it's been out here aboard this drifting hulk. But perhaps Providence has smiled upon our devastated race. In any event, the IMT now has much work to do investigating how to properly use the adjustment device. Approaching Terra won't be easy either, but we can manage. Of course, the AI will just destroy it again if we try to reclaim the homeworld. That's where you come in. We and the others will help as we have, but you're the only one who can put that thing down before it's too late." Okay, that makes me wonder what the final champion mission is going to be about. But let's take a look at our battleship, shall we? Human battleship. Okay, that thing's just ridiculous. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I think it has smaller ones on the outside. Is that what all of these are? Yeah, okay. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8. So we've got 20 small and 5 large. And the Zenith, of course, is bigger than it was before. Looks like it's maybe got 8 big and not quite as many small. The Ninzel one is larger, of course, but continues to have the lowest amount, and the Spire, maybe 9 large and equal number of small. So, okay. I think we're going to stick with the human for now. We've got just enough to upgrade our shields to the next level, so I think that's our priority. And we'll try to upgrade, yeah, and okay, they don't go any higher than level 5. So, hoping to get some more to upgrade our heavy beam and whatnot. But I think for now, we'll send you back. We'll throw on 2 shields, 3 of the heavy beams. And then let's see, let's throw 4 rail cannons on each side. So we have a total of 8 of those, and then 6 each of the others, which are now kind of, you know, woefully behind the times. All of our smaller guns are sort of woefully behind the times. We could definitely... There's definitely a lot more upgrading we could do to this thing. But I would need more points in order to do that, so hopefully I will gradually achieve that. There we go. Now, there they are, coming into view. Okay. 100 metal, 50,000 energy. As always, build me everything you can. Another 100,000 energy there. And it's weird that we don't seem to be... Like, the overall metal that we're getting just doesn't seem to be there at the level that I might expect. Okay, we have a bunch of different stuff going on there. I didn't build these. Thought I'd gotten them all. So that was 50 metal, and the overall metal that we're getting from all the different sources doesn't seem to be as high as it should. You can see we've only got 1,400 coming in. So I'm not sure how that works. So you can see we've got more hybrids to deal with. We've got 12 in Mustafar, 10 in Eugenia. We'll want to knock those out. We've got to get our scouts up in these, and we've got to knock out all of those. We want to get the Mark II spider turrets up everywhere. We have enough knowledge acquired now that I probably can go up to the next level, heavy beam cannons, and do some more unlocks. So there's lots of stuff that I need to get done. The next super hybrid is on Callisto. All of those things. So that'll probably all happen off screen between now and the next session. And what I'm going to be looking at after that, of course, where do I expand? The only other mission is the one that is, there it is, in Acratic method. When I start trying to pound into here and prepare the way for an eventual incursion into the homeworld. So I may want to start clearing out this system. I may not yet. I might want to expand a little more first. I've got to decide pretty soon what my final sort of collection of planets is that I want to try to go with. Moving around to get, like, I probably want to make it to all the Mark IV systems by some method to knock out all the hybrids. So we're definitely firmly in the middle of the game and moving towards the end game at this point. All those plans and adventures and more, I'm sure, will wait until next time. So until then, thanks for watching, everybody. More AI War coming up.